Hey there, it's Gladys, and I'm here with today's burning question. And it was interesting. The question was, Gladys, how can I understand men or the men I'm with? And when I read it, I was like, girl, we have whole courses and workshops on just that. Definitely more than a 3 to 5 minute video. But I wanted to answer it because I said that I would. And so what I'll say is, when we're teaching women about how to understand men, a lot of times when a woman's asking that kind of question, it's like, how can I better understand why he says the things that he says, why he does the things that he does, why he doesn't do the things that I think he should do. And so the first step is really, and I just did this today with one of the couples that I work with, where I just invite people to go and put yourself in the other person's shoes. If you're with a good man, and I have to say, what is a good man? A man who has your best interests at heart, who you know that he has a good heart, that he wants what's best for you, and he's not intentionally doing things to hurt you. So that's the first thing that's very important. But if you're with someone that you feel like he's a great man, he's always, he tries his best to make me happy, he's not perfect, but he's a good man, then you want to put yourself in his shoes and you want to ask the question, why might he be saying what he's saying? Especially, let's say that you're having a conversation and all of a sudden he seems to get angry, or he seems to shut down. You ask yourself, what would have him say that? What would have him do that? Because when you put yourself in the other person's shoes, it's not about making excuses. It's not about trying to pacify, appease, or pretend like there isn't an issue. Because avoiding something is not the same as resolving something. So we're not proponents of that at all. But when you ask yourself what might have him say or do that, then you could say, well, maybe he misunderstood, right? Maybe I wasn't clear. Maybe we're not even having the same conversation. That's probably I'll do a video about how to make sure you're having the same conversation, because I don't have enough time to do it here. But the first thing is put yourself in the other person's shoes, not to excuse, not to make excuses, to simply try to bring some understanding. And when I was working with one of my clients, a couple today, I had them do that, and it was really interesting because they each put themselves in the other person's shoes. They heard they had sent me text messages about what was happening. I said, I want you to read the message your partner wrote, like if you were the one receiving it. Like if you were the one writing it, the one that your partner wrote, like you were the one writing it. And then the text that you wrote as if you were the person receiving it. And they did that. And all of a sudden, there was so much understanding. Like she could see, oh, I really didn't explain why I was having that specific reaction. And he said, I can see where I got upset and angry and didn't ask for more information. And then they told each other what is it that I need? And when those kind of things happen, here's what I need to feel safe. Now here's what I need you to do. For me to feel safe, I need XYZ. For me to feel heard, I need XYZ. They weren't saying it as an obligation or an expectation for their client. It's just giving your partner the information, like, for me to feel safe, it helps to know why plans are being changed at the last minute, for example. And because that allows me to know that it's not about me, that you're not breaking your word with me. Something came up, you don't feel well. So it's such a beautiful open conversation. So if you're seeking really to understand your partner, you want to ask the question, what would have him or her say that? And then you also can if you're feeling like there's a misunderstanding, right? That's what arguments, fights stem from, misunderstandings. There's something that wasn't understood. Is like, here's what I'm hearing. Okay, is that what you're saying, right? What I'm hearing is that what you're saying? And you don't make up words, and you're not telling him, here's what I'm hearing. I'm saying your interpretation. You're saying, here's what I'm hearing, and using their words. And then your partner can clarify, yes, that's what I said, or no, actually what I said was XYZ. Because you want to make sure you're having the same conversation. If the two of you are having two completely different conversations, there's going to be more misunderstanding, and you're going to go through 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours of talking about two completely different things. No wonder you're exhausted at the end of the conversation. So I hope, again, there's a lot of videos, and I'll probably make another couple of videos on other topics of this, but this is like step one in understanding the person that you're with. Now we have courses, like I said, and workshops on what to say to your man and how to decode your man. What is he saying? What is he doing? So you can definitely reach out to us about those. And of course, you can always come to one of our events. Our next big event is the Irresistible Woman Live, November 14th through the 16th. We're going to be doing, we actually have specific, what do we call them? Breakout sessions for women in relationships and women who are single. So you're getting the coaching that's right for you. And we have a whole entire segment of the event dedicated to communication. So make sure you grab your ticket, and I will see you tomorrow on the next burning question.